Good evening, everyone. We have everyone dialing in for our What's Up Weekly. Please put in a chat, ladies and gentlemen, let us know where you are zooming in from this evening. This is Brian Heflin in Puerto Rico. We have the beautiful Melisa Poiraudeau in Canada. Hey, yeah. And now we have a couple of guests online, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. We have Jeff and Jennifer Wallen. We are going to share with you some exciting information. This is really like not a recap of the convention, but we know many of you couldn't make the convention, and we were getting many questions about what was said, what was shared, and many people are feeling FOMO, fear of missing out. So we decided to come up this Wednesday. I know we weren't going to do a What's Up Weekly, but we decided to come bring you the information fresh this evening. So again, appreciate everyone for dialing in. I know we've got Ontario, Canada. We have Niagara Falls, Nebraska, Bend. Bring it back around, ladies and gentlemen. Nebraska, Colorado, Texas, Cypress, Texas, Kansas City, Minnesota. The chat's scrolling now. It's going so fast. Pennsylvania, Washington, North Carolina. We have people online from all across the United States. And again, I am so privileged, ladies and gentlemen, to be able to share with you this evening lots of information that we received at our global convention. But I know due to unforeseen situations, circumstances, many people wanted to be there and they couldn't attend. So we decided to come up this evening. But first, before I start the Zoom, I would like everyone to give Taylor some love. Now, Taylor wanted to be here this evening, but it wouldn't have been a pretty sight because he had surgery, oral surgery today. So we wouldn't want to see Taylor this evening after oral surgery, but give Taylor some love in the comments because Taylor is recovering today. He's told me he's in excruciating pain. So give Taylor a lot of love in the comments as he recovers this evening. But what I like to do is, again, I'm excited to see everyone again. It was, for me, it was very humbling this past weekend at our global convention to be able to spend a valuable time with many of you. We had time to be pulled aside, have conversations with one another. I was able to get to know a little bit about you, a little bit about your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, why you joined us here in the Happy Co. And for me, that's why I came back into this industry. I said at the event that I wanted to make an impact. And you've also heard big decisions are made at events. Say that again. Big decisions are made at events, and life-altering decisions are made at events. And I'm sharing this with you because it's a rule for me. It's a commitment that I've made. I'm always going to have a leader or a guest at every event. Now, last year in Orlando, I had a leader there. Many of you saw me with him. This year, I had a couple of leaders there. And everyone saw us in the front row. They had the best seats in the house. We had three of us had front row seats. And I want them to just share with you because Jeff and Jennifer Wallen, they were my guests at our global convention this year. And they're two industry leaders. They've accumulated over $2 million a month in sales. They're entrepreneurs. They're entrepreneurs. I mean, I can't give them justice by saying, sharing with you what they've accomplished in their lives. They've been in real estate. They've been a real estate broker. They've had over 89 agents. So they understand residual income, being a real estate broker with 89 agents, but they probably tell you it was like babysitting 89 people. Okay. And, they've built multi-million-dollar businesses. I know Jennifer was even on The Apprentice with Donald Trump. So they're movers and shakers. And they were being wined and dined by lots of companies in the industry because what do leaders do? They don't jump at the first company. They know they have options. They go out there and do their due diligence and decide what's going to be a good home for them. And I led with the products. Jennifer and Jeff and I have had a relationship for over 10 years. The last couple of years since I've been here with the Happy Co, I've reached out to them. We've communicated on social media. They've been rocking their traditional business. Timing wasn't right. We've also communicated through text. They've been they have an incredible family, 4 beautiful children. They've lived in Hawaii, Albania. They're getting ready to make a major decision. Remember, life-altering decisions are made at events, and it's going to segue into what I'm going to announce this evening. Jennifer and Jeff, it's my honor to have the opportunity to partner with you both. You've had the opportunity at convention to meet many of our leaders in our company. And I'd just like for you to take a couple of minutes and just share with everyone on the Zoom this evening why you decided to partner with the Happy Co. and make this your home.
Sorry, unmute ourselves. Hi, everybody. I'm Jennifer. This is Jeff. First off, I want to say thanks, Brian, for that introduction. Man, when I think about it, yeah, we've been all over the world and had a lot of ups and downs, both financial ups and downs. Happy to still be here and be here together. But I just want to say you're right. We weren't going to just jump in blindly. We did do our due diligence. It's probably been, what, 3 months now since you first called us. So we weren't one of the easy ones. We weren't a lay down, that's for sure. I did fall in love with the products. I was the one telling Jeff, like, I actually started losing weight right away, which was awesome. I'd put a little bit of weight on after our daughter's wedding, so I needed to get that off. So I have to say thanks to the products, I got that off. I lost about 10 pounds already. But for me, like you said, going to convention was a big deal. And getting to meet JT, the CEO, Anthony, the CFO, Tony, COO. I was laughing earlier, like all the CEEs and COOs. I'd have to say that the culture, I know we hear that, right? And Jeff and I have been to tons of conventions. But there's something very, very unique and very, very special with anybody that's on this Zoom tonight. You're probably on this Zoom because of that. You already know, you're already feeling it, you're already being a part of it. And I just want to say congratulations. You made the right choice or the right move. Just keep persevering and don't give up. But I wanted to say that being at that convention and getting to meet them, just to see how genuine they were, how giving they were, how committed they are. We've shared this with Brian, and Brian's, shared this with us, is we've been a part of companies where folks at that level, they've never been in the trenches. They've never been in our shoes of actually building a team and what that really means on a daily basis for us. These guys get it. They understand that. And they even said it. JT said it when he was on stage. He goes, without you all, this company wouldn't exist. And they really, really are committed. We all signed the board at convention, which I thought was super cool. But they really are committed to making sure that us in the field that are doing the daily grind and building this, that they give us what we need, the support, the tools, whatever it is, a listening ear, but just seeing how they truly cared, the authenticity, the honesty. It was just resounding all weekend. And then obviously meeting some of your key leaders, some of the ladies that I met, and even some of the men. I just was really impressed with you and what you had to say. And if anything, just your character and your personality shined. And right now, Jeff and I feel very, very fortunate to be sitting where we are and having made the decision to join Happy Co, to grow and to go. And I want to say that to everybody out there, Brian Heflin is awesome and amazing. To have him as our master distributor and for him to be so, I want to say, like in the trenches with this, his humbleness, his leadership, just his knowledge. I can't say enough about Brian, and you are a big reason of why we are joining this company. And I just want to say thanks for not giving up on us and for your persistence and finding our pain and and wanting to walk with us hand in hand and help us do this and build this together. Okay, your turn.
Yeah, take notes on whatever Brian says, just do it. I thought I knew all there was to know about the industry, at least most of it, but I'm a baby. Brian started on me about 2.5 years ago. I turned it down. I was like, I'm doing pretty good where I'm at. But I did let in on a little secret to him. And it was way back then, and he took notes, and he remembered that I really wanted to eventually move back towards New Zealand, where I lived in Australia at one point, and he remembered that. So when he called me 2.5 years after that, again, to follow up and see how things are going, I was at a different point in my life. You know, COVID took our business down. At that time, we owned a big solar company, and we were in a pivotal point where we were waiting to see what we were going to do next. And at that moment, I ended up, oh, sorry, I got the kids coming in here right now. I'm ADD as all get out. So they're going to be quiet. So what happened is, I'm talking to Brian. He ended up telling me that, you know, have you ever thought about, you know, trying to get back to New Zealand again? He goes, I'm with a company that's getting ready to eventually get in there, and maybe there's something we can do. And then he asked more questions about how are you doing, just checking in on us. And at that point, he found more pain. He found more why, you know, and all that. And so Jennifer and I started talking again at that point, thinking, you know, I kind of forgot what it was like being in network marketing. And I just didn't have the right vehicle back then, even though I was, we built a huge business up. And getting to know Brian, he actually purchased that whole position, and then he doubled it by the time we got back from Australia. And so we wound up, you know, really talking about it heavy, and we had a couple of job offers, and because we were gonna, you know, we'd lost our business, we were getting back in, and because of our background, the offers between the two of us were about $500,000 a year. And we just decided, do we want to get back into the rat race? Well, Brian, a good comment. He said, time, most people exchange time for money. And we have worked 60 something hours a week owning a business, yeah, making 7 figures, but not having any time to enjoy it. Not, yeah, our nanny raising our kids instead of us. Yeah. And so we remembered, you know, and then we thought, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's talk, but I don't want to just jump on this opportunity. So we started looking around and trying to put our feelers out there, even trying to find what was wrong with the company. And we, you know, we found out we were being lied to on different occasions or whatever. So we came full circle and called Brian back instead of just taking other people's word for it and saying, what's the answer to this? What's the answer to that? Gave him the benefit of the doubt. And sure enough, you know, we've got a bull by the horns here. We've got an amazing vehicle. We've got an insane hook with the products. We don't just have the best products in the market. We have products with boats. No other company can claim the, you know, the uniqueness of their products. They're just products like this. And then we have an amazing comp plan, amazing leadership, people that are ready to build with you. You're a big fish in a small pond, and just watch. You're going to grow with the company. So I went to convention, 90%. And Brian was surprised when I told him that. I said, I was 90%. I wasn't all the way. Jennifer was all the way. and I just, at the end of the convention, I just said, this is just something else. And I said, I'm all in. I'm all in. To the tune of, we went and met with Brian and met with the COO, CEO, saying hi everybody, and told them what our goal was and what we're going to do. And not only are we all in, our kids are doing this with us. So you'll see them on stage.
He's in the background, by the way.
And so we decided to walk away from what could tie us down again and sidetrack us again. And we would like to be tent makers like Paul, not just to provide a better lifestyle for ourselves, but to also help others to be able to have the time to do ministry, to fulfill the Great Commission. And so that's what this business is all about. And so we thought, you know, let's do this. And we decided to move to Mexico. So we're taking our family And we're going to get down there, plant some roots. We're going to be focused, tunnel vision, making phone calls and Zooms here to this country, but also building there in that country and partnering up with y'all. And, you know, I can't wait to see everybody in Punta Cana. And I told Brian that I'm going to.
Was he
Was I
supposed to say
that?
Okay, it's okay.
I told Brian that that we're gonna be neighbors eventually in Bali.
Well,
So here we are. Let's do this. Let's rock with this. I'm
well,
excited.
I appreciate you coming on, Jeff and Jennifer. I know it was last minute, but I just wanted you to share because you are industry professionals. You did do your due diligence. You were wined and dined by lots of companies out there in the industry. And I just wanted everyone to know the caliber of individuals that are deciding to make the Happy Co their home. And I truly respect both of you. As I told you, I'm going to get down and dirty with you for the next 2 years and get in the trenches with you. And my goal is to work with both of you closely. I know your 21-year-old son, Tristan, is committed. I can't wait to start working with him and just help you impact so many lives, not only here in the United States, but as I segue into Mexico. And again, thank you for being on the Zoom this evening. And one of the questions, ladies and gentlemen, that Jennifer and Jeff, during that meeting with JT, they asked them about Mexico, because we made an announcement that we're going into Mexico. We do have leaders in our company. I know Ben Lomely just sent me a Zoom. They were actually communicating with Ben over the weekend and joking with one another about the share of the market in Mexico. And Ben said he was going to take 80% and give them 20. But what's exciting about that is the market is wide, it's untapped. And my presentation was on Mexico. And Mexico in direct sales does over $5.7 billion annually. And the reason why Latin America is so important to direct sales, ladies and gentlemen, is because the Latin culture, they all thrive on societies and communities and social networks. That's what our business is about. If you look at the Direct Sales Association, they said Hispanics, let me say this twice, Hispanics derive a greater income from our industry than non-Hispanics. They make double. Okay, so Hispanics make double of what non-Hispanics make in direct sales. And there's over 62 million Hispanics in America alone. Now, how do you leverage that? I'm just recommending all of you just start asking people, who do you know in Mexico? And most people have relatives, friends, associates, and I just say, I don't ask them to join my business. I just say, hey, who do you know in Mexico? If they say, oh, my brother lives there, I say, hey, awesome. You know what? I'm expanding my business into Mexico. Do you think your brother would like to earn unlimited income? If I meet a professional that has Latin roots, I say, hey, who do you know in Mexico? I really respect you, Jeff and Jennifer. If I was speaking with them, you're an amazing business person. You're a professional. You built an incredible business here. I have a tremendous amount of respect for you. Do you know anyone like yourself that would be interested in having an unlimited opportunity with an American company that's expanding into that marketplace? So here's what I'm sharing with you. We are going into Latin America. We're making a commitment from the company. I know this is what Jeff and Jennifer needed to hear. They needed to hear our CEO, JT Thatch, say that whatever we bring out in the marketplace in English in America, they are making the same commitment to bring that information out as far as marketing materials, videos, literature in Spanish simultaneously. So I would just recommend everyone start asking that question, who do you know? You don't have to know anyone. Now they've made a major commitment. They're moving their family to Mexico within the next 30 days. You talk about rock stars, okay? They said they want to own the Hispanic market. I know you're out there, Ben. I know you did a Zoom last night with over 21 people in the Latin market, but they said they're coming for you. So again, that was one of the announcements at convention, that we are going into Latin America, and start asking, who do you know? We also have another major announcement, and I'm going to allow her to share it. It's our next incentive trip, our next destination paradise. And I mean, when the company announced this, I said, oh my freaking God. Now I know Jeff stood up and said, I'm going to have 100 people there. I says, right on, brother, have 100 people there from your group. Okay. But I would love for Melisa Poiraudeau to come online and share because she did the presentation at Destination Paradise. And what a better leader to share this information. At our last Destination Paradise experience, when we went to Playa del Carmen in Mexico, she won that trip within 30 days. Hello, let me say that again. She won that trip within 30 days. Melissa's amazing. I had the opportunity to meet her family at convention, her incredible husband and her 2 daughters. You speak of commitment. She drove over 40 hours to get there, and she drove over 48 hours to return to her home. And she came back on fire. If she wants to share with you what she told me when she came back on fire, I let her do it, but I want her to share with you Destination Paradise and how simple it is for all of you that's on this Zoom to be able to be in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic with us on our Destination Paradise trip. Take it over, Melissa.
Thank you, Brian. I'm honored to be here. I did share the trip on stage in Texas. I was really nervous, as always. And then my daughter gets up on stage, and I'm thinking, if she can get up on stage, what? So yes, I did. Brian, you're correct. I earned our last incentive trip, all inclusive for 2 people. There was all sorts of levels and things. It was a lot more complicated than now. I earned it in the first month. Also kind of blew me away because I didn't even calculate. I was just like, let's get this done now. I don't want to have to think about it later. So I just went all in the first month and got it done. I will say that I've been to every single convention except for one because we were locked up in Canada with COVID. I couldn't get over there. So I've been to every convention except for one. I've driven to most of them. And this one, I can say just had a different feel. The heart was there. And when Taylor brought Louise on stage, not all of you may not know, but Louise is autistic and she's had incredible results with these products. You would not have recognized her 5-6 years ago. She was actually nonverbal and we could not take her to restaurants and things like that. So to see her sit at convention through all of it and get up on stage, she ran up on stage. This mom was crying. It was incredible. So the heart, the family feel, all of it was there. It just is a feeling I had not felt before at conventions, so inclusive. And so I just wanted to share that before I got into this. And Jennifer and Jeff, welcome to the Happy Co family. I'm sure you're gonna love it here. Let's get into the trip. Who wants to go to Punta Cana? I'm going to share some slides if this works. I'm not super techy, but I'm going to share some slides so that you can see the point system. I'm going to go through, I did some research before I got on here, some amenities and things. It's going to blow your mind. I am so excited. I don't know if I can do it in 30 days again, but I'm sure going to try. I like difficult things. I like to do difficult things. So let me share the screen. Make sure this works. Everybody see that? Yes, perfect. So Destination Paradise 2023 will be Punta Cana. It starts this month, so October 1st. Everything that you do this month forward up to including March will be included for this trip. So you have 6 months, right? October, November, December, January, February, March. October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months, yes. So you have 6 months to earn it. And you need just 200 points. Like I was saying before, it was kind of complicated before. It was something like, can you remember 20,000 points? And there was all sorts of different things. This is much simpler. And that's part of our whole new system is simplicity. And I love how simple this is to earn. Let's see if this thing works. Yes, we do. So what you need to earn the trip. So of course you can be paid as diamond or above for, everybody's faces is in front of here. There we go. Diamond or above for 3 out of the 6 month qualification period, or be paid as black diamond 1 time in the qualification period. You can run, and in 6 months, I'm telling you, I don't care if you're I don't care if you started yesterday, you can run, and in 6 months, you can be diamond. Sure, okay, sure. So you can qualify this way with these 2 leadership ranks, diamond or black diamond. Now let's look at the point system and how to earn with the 200 points. lets me, there we go. So 200 points, you sell products. So that's kind of the basics of what we do, right? We share our experience, we sell the products, and there's a point system tied to your QV. So you can see on the screen here, 50 to 99 QV, you get 1 point, 100 to 249, you get 2 points, 250 to 499, you get 3 points, 500 to 999, you get 4 points, and 1,000 plus you get 5 points. And I know you're probably thinking, who orders $1,000 worth of product? Trust me, my real estate agent, she ordered $1,500 worth of products and she's Canadian. So for us, that's like 2,500 bucks. It happens. But we also do this with partners. It's a lot more fun with friends. You sign on partners, $500 pack, 4 points, $1,000 pack, massive value in the United States with the $1,500 trip voucher is 5 points. So this is how you earn with selling product and bringing in enrolling new brand partners with the point system. Now you want to maintain your customers. You want to have second month orders, get people on Smart Ship or Auto Ship, okay? The second month orders are also tied to points. So 40 to 99 QV get you 2 points, 100 to 199 QV get you 3 points, and 200 plus QV gets you 4 points. Attending events gets you points. This is the easiest way to get points, you guys. There's a little QR code right there. You can scan that code, get yourself registered already for one of the events. But you have points tied to events. You just attend these events, the virtual conference in January, and you get points. There's 17 points tied to this. And remember, you only need 200. This is already 17 points just attending events. Then we have rank advancements. The rank advancements are compounding. So if you rank more than once in a month, it's going to compound those points. You're going to add them up, okay? Bronze rank is 1 point, silver is 2 points, gold is 3 points, platinum is 4 points, diamond and above is 5 points. And again, that is compounding. I love this. You want to partner with some people. Who do you want to go to Punta Cana with? Who in your circle do you want to go to Punta Cana with? Send them a message because it's even more attainable. Are you kidding me? In their current month that they joined, they get 3 times their points. And the following full month after they joined, they get 3 times points. They can run real hard in the first 2 months and they only need what? 67 points. It's times 3, you guys. Craziness. Message your friends because I'd want to go to Punta Cana. Let's talk about amenities real quick. There are so many amenities at this place. I was watching some videos. I couldn't even get through it all. I just put some things in here for you guys. There's water slides. In every single video I watched and review I watched, they talked about the electric blue waters here at the Hard Rock. They said it was the best beach out of all the resorts that they stayed at. I'm really, really excited for that. We've got 11 swimming pools. There's golf, there's mini golf. There is a kids club. You've got a flow rider, escape room, a music lab. You can be your own rock star. Golf cart rentals to get around because this place is massive. What do we, oh, karaoke. Hey, if you know me, we are all about the karaoke. We did some team building karaoke when we were in Texas. There's a spa, there's an arcade. There's a bowling ball, there's a bowling bar, there's tennis courts. You guys, there's so many incredible things at this resort. Like I said, I couldn't even get through them all. There's so many. So there's lots to do. My kids would be stoked to go to this place, I can tell you that. But what does all that mean? What do all the numbers mean? You're probably thinking, what is 200 points? What does all that mean? Well, there's lots of different ways to earn. Like you can bring in partners, you can bring in customers, depending on their orders, lots of different ways to earn. I broke it down a couple of different ways. Erica shared with us, you know, Erica Jordan, she's amazing. Got to meet her in Texas, love her. She shared with me a way to earn with just customers. So if you focus on only customers with 100 volume, with 100 volume orders, and they order 2 months in a row, so they get their second month order in, their reoccurring order, you'll need 40 customers. That's if you do nothing else. That's if you don't attend any events. That's if you don't rank up. If you're getting 40 new customers, you're ranking up. That's just a given. So that doesn't even include any of that. You get 40 new customers with 100 volume order, QD order, and you're going to Punta Cana, and you have 6 months to do this, you guys. 6 months. It's incredible. Now, what if we focus on all the different ways to build? I want to bring some partners with me. I am messaging every single person that literally has a phone, so everybody, and telling them about this so that I could get them to Punta Cana. So let's take a look real quick at what that would be if you focus on partners and customers. So you can partner with 12 friends. It's about 2 people a month. That's definitely doable. I guarantee you know 12 people that would love to go to Punta Cana. If you don't, ask them if they know anybody that would love to go to Punta Cana. Networks are massive, you guys. You might know 10 people, but they know 10 people who know 10 people. There are at least 12 people that want to go to Punta Cana. Have that conversation with them. Get them on the phone. You get 12 friends in 6 months with a happier path who reorder the second month with 200 or more. I'm a partner here. Are you kidding me? $200. I earn way more than that in a month. That alone is 96 points. Then you attend the events. That's another 17 points that we talked about. You get just 18 new customers over 6 months. 6 months, but just like try and do it all in month one. But you have 6 months to earn it, and they all order a second month. That's another 90 points. So that's 203 points, and that doesn't include your rank up. You're going to rank up if you're signing on 12 people or you're getting 40 customers. You're going to rank up. So those are additional points. So let's say you end up with 11 signups over 6 months. You're going to rank up. So you'll have those rank up points that are going to help you with that as well. So this is, just 2 different ways that you can earn it. There are lots of different ways that you can put it together. But remember, we have 6 months to do this. Those partners that you bring on, those friends that are going to want to go to Punta Cana, triple points, get them all in here, okay? Triple points the month they own, the month they join, and the month after. So think of who you want to be on the trip, reach out. They will thank you for it. I know I would if my friend was like, hey, you want to go to Punta Cana? Yeah, how do I do it? Done. So that's it from me, Brian. Thank you so much for having me on here. I'm honored to share. I'm really, really excited to see every single one of you in Punta Cana.
Wow, we are going to break the happy code because they are taking so many of us to the Dominican Republic. Give Melissa some love in the comments. She did an amazing job. Everyone can see how simple it is for them to qualify to be on this trip. Most companies, ladies and gentlemen, they try to have you jump through hoops so that they can take as few as possible on these incentive trips. The happy code has made it so simple so that all of us can be there. And also I like for all of you, I'm not that tech savvy with doing these Zooms and things. Give Jennifer and Jeff some love also in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, for them making a decision to join our company here with the happy code. Give them some love, ladies and gentlemen. Give them some hearts in the comments. Thanks, everyone. Also, what I'd like to make another announcement. Those of you who attended our global convention, you have the opportunity to be a part of our master class. So those of you that went to the event, you have the opportunity to be a part of that master class. The first class is this weekend with Darren Kidd. So this Saturday with Darren Kidd. Now, I received my email from corporate to this evening. All of you should have received an email, but also if you registered for the event, and we know many people couldn't attend because, again, let's put some love in the comments for what people are going through in Florida, ladies and gentlemen. We have many team members that were unfortunately, their lives have been really altered by this very, very horrific hurricane that went through. So give them some love. And so if you even registered for the event and you couldn't attend, you're still a part of that masterclass. So if you haven't received that email, I received mine this evening. The first class is Saturday at noon Central Standard Time, CST, with Darren Kidd. Reach out to customer service if you don't receive that email so that you can be in that class, okay? Also, we had another major announcement. The company keeps giving us more money. Now, Taylor said we weren't going to do this again, but they did it again. Rank Runner and Rank Up bonus is still continuing. And what that means is nothing's reset. It just means it's continuing. So if you bring in a new business partner, they have the opportunity to get the Rank Up bonuses. And if you're at a level that you haven't achieved the next rank up, you can now go to that next rank and you'll get that bonus. And again, why this is so great, because guess what I'm encouraging Jennifer and Jeff to do? I'm encouraging them, they have 2 full months, because remember with Destination Paradise, you have 2 full months. So since Jeff and Jennifer joined us this month, they have all of October and all of November for 3 times the points. Let me say that again. Any new brand partner that you partner with, they have 2 months. They have their first month, which is now the beginning of the month, the entire month this month, and they have the following month, because this month is not a full month, right? So they have their first partial month and their next full month to get 3 times the point. So what do you want to do? You want to connect with a lot of people, find out their pain, bring in the freshman class, because you'll be able to have a lot of people on that trip with you, ladies and gentlemen. Last announcement, but not least, Paradise Punch. How many people love their Paradise Punch? All right, well, we announced that it was an LTO, which stands for limited time offer. And what we did with this weekend, we blew out the system. And what I mean by blow out the system, we literally blew out the system because we oversold a few. Okay, we oversold a few. And that's what I love about this company with the Happy Co. I had a conversation with JT Thatch and Tony, and our company is always going to make it right. Let me say that again. The Happy Co is always going to make it right. Yes, we did refund those monies back to people who couldn't receive the product. But what you're going to see, you're going to still receive the QV, the PV, and the CV for all of those orders, even though your customers are getting refunds. Now, can I get some love in the chat for our amazing corporate staff? So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that means if you had customers that were refunded any monies for this product, you will still get the personal volume, the group volume, and the CV on all of those orders, even though those orders were refunded. So again, I share with you that we do have a company that truly listens and a company that truly cares about all of us in the field. And I wanted to thank everyone. I mean, we blew out the lines this evening. Now, let me share this information before we end the call, because many people are asking, when is it coming back? Okay, here's what I would recommend. Many customers that I had that were sent out my link to order the product, I've already contacted them. And since they have not tried any of our other products, I actually have recommended the lemonade and a few of our other products to them that they can start using those products. And I actually have them with excitement waiting if this product is released. Now, I'm going to say this, and don't hold me to it. The word is not if this product is going to be released. The really word is when this product is going to be released, okay? So again, here's what I recommend. When it's released, and again, right now I was just informed, our laboratory is in Florida. Many of the employees of our laboratory that manufactures our products, they were affected by this storm. So we're being sensitive to alternative laboratories because we know that their employees are under a lot of stress right now. And we'll let everyone know. We're not going to give any dates. Again, I will tell you the product more than likely will be returning, maybe a few months, but we will get our punch back again. How's that? Okay. So I appreciate everyone for taking their time. I know there were many questions about what was said. The chats were just blowing up. I haven't seen this much energy in this company, ladies and gentlemen, in over 2 years. You know, the volume is exploded because people came to that event at convention, just like Jennifer and Jeff Wallen, and they left with clarity, knowing that they were in the right place at the right time. And so everyone, I'd like to wish everyone, thank you, Melissa, for sharing that information. You're amazing. Your family's amazing. Thank you, Jennifer and Jeff, for being on the line this evening. Can't wait to start rocking and rolling with you in Mexico. As you're in Mexico, I'll be in Bali. I'll leave for Bali in a couple of days. I'll be there for a month, but I'll still be jamming on the phones because it's a 13-hour difference. So 7 p.m. here is 6 a.m. there. Okay, so I'll still be working. But one of the benefits about being in this business that you can work it from anywhere around the world, even when you're vacation. So I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you, and I'd like to wish everyone a good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much.